Hello, I'm called Tim, and it's around noon, so that means it's time for my live hangout. I was putting up a blog. I have a blog that I use for homeschoolers called Scholars Notes, timothyscholar.blogspot.com, and I put up large quotations. I used to just put up analysis, but I'm putting up large quotations. Nothing's like letting the person say it and put it in their own words. So we're doing that. And I came across something in one of my books, The Making of America by Time Life Incorporated. You see, this is a mainstream book. See, I use mainstream books because people accuse me of being radical, which is insane. I'm just scholarly. I'm using the scholarly works of today. But, in my community, we're so stupid that we don't even look at these words. We barely read. And when we watch something, we don't even know what we're looking at. So my community accuses me a lot of times of being radical when I'm just quoting mainstream things. They're so outside of the realm of reality. So reality is happening, and my community is in a bubble. But we'll talk about that thing another day. So in this book it says, if the pages of this book appear to compose a parade of men's faces, well, welcome to the 18th century. The new nation being created in America was dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal and all women are not. But even in this new, quote, egalitarian, unquote, society, some things had not changed. Women and non-property holders were second-class citizens. Blacks and Native Americans, third. Yet the age promised to end old constraints. Breathing the air of independence, Abigail Adams wrote to her husband, if particular care and attention is not paid to the ladies, we are determined to foment a rebellion and will not hold ourselves bound by any laws in which we have no vote or representation. So you may be a third-class citizen because nothing's changed. And if you live in a neighborhood where your schools have been bad for 20 years or 40 years, graduation generations of maniacs and idiots, if you have no businesses in your own neighborhood, if your hospitals are subpar, it's because you're a third-class citizen. And in New York City, where there's gentrification, we're noticing that schools are getting better, hospitals are getting better, everything's getting better. And I hear dark people saying, oh, it's good. Now that the white people hear things are going to get better, not realizing that they're okay with being third-class citizens. They're saying, I'll be a third-class citizen in America as long as it's a third-class citizen in America, which they don't know you can be a first-class citizen in America. And it's very easy. Create your own system. If it's your school, if it's your hospital or healthcare system, if it's your system of commerce, then you say what goes and what doesn't go. If you have a business and you want to establish a line of credit with a person, an IOU, and then they have to pay you at the end of the week or the end of the month, you can do that. It's up to you. As long as everybody keeps the agreements, you don't have to even use the credit card system or any system like that. You can say, I'll accept post-dated checks. You can do anything you want when it's your system. When it's not your system, you can't. And you'll be a third-class or second-class citizen. So this is, you may be a third-class citizen. Now, the reason I was going to title this, I am a third-class citizen, but I'm really not because I'm not in the system. I'm not doing that well, and I'm educating the mass. I'm trying to educate as many people as I can. I have 2 internet stores. I've written over 40 ebooks. I have series of short stories, 2. I'm starting another one, and they're all on Kindle, all on Amazon. I'm doing that. Now, the fact that I'm almost like a system of one because I'm not getting a lot of support on it, but I am a first-class citizen in my society because I have my own systems. I study on my own, right? And I teach on my own. And I teach you things like this because you're not going to get it anywhere else. So I am a first class citizen. So when I go to the system, I'm going as a first class citizen and basically on a humanitarian scale. In other words, let's say, so I'm displaced and I have to go to a food pantry. That's the same thing as a sovereign nation getting UN help. That's basically how I function. Now, I wouldn't have to function that way if I could get 100 Negroes to buy into what I'm doing. I even just created a university where I give classes using movies because I know that a lot of people cannot read. Let's see how that goes. I just posted that up on my Facebook and my Google Plus and my things today. Let's see if anybody can get behind that. Or do you just like being a third class citizen? Maybe tell me, let me know in the comment section which one you like to be. Because it seems to me some people like being second class and third class citizens. You think that maybe you don't have to make the decisions if you're in the second and third class, but you're still going to bear the brunt of the decisions made. You're going to suffer from the decisions made. So you might as well become a first class citizen. And if you think it's difficult, it's not. With the technology we have, it's not. Also, blacks and Native Americans, you need to understand that Chinese people have their own system. Russian people in the United States have their own system. Chinese people in the United States have their own system. Uh, the Amish have their own system. The Jews have their own system. So there are a number of people right here in the United States who are first-class citizens in their own systems, even if the dominant system doesn't see them that way. And hopefully you can get that through your thick skulls. Now, I know mostly I'm going to use my Hangout for interviews, but I came across that and I just wanted to talk about that. And tomorrow I'm going to do one interviewing probably Denzel Washington. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to put questions out to these people to see if I can get some answers or get some answers from you or their assistants or their publicists or whatever, however it goes. All right, if my viewers or anyone in my chat room has anything to say, speak now or forever hold your peace. Going once, going twice. Okay. Click the GoFundMe link if you want to support this page. No donations too small or too large. We accept it all. You can also register for the University of Visual Instruction there. There's also the TC Reader. You can subscribe to that there. And there are a number of things you can do there. Gifts you can get. Until the next time, if you are sane, keep your head up. It is not you that's the problem, it's everyone else. Take care of yourself.